Go ahead.
Coach, down 15, battled back and forced overtime. I know you didn't pull it out, but to see them battle again and get back in that game, that had to be a good sign.
Yeah, I think it was. I thought we gave a pretty good effort tonight. I mean, that's a really good team. They're clearly in second place all by themselves up there, and I thought we battled. I thought they made some tough shots, and that didn't deter us. We didn't start to hang our heads. We hung in there and really gave a great effort to get into overtime.
Did they just, were they just hitting big shots in overtime and just kind of got away from you a little bit?
Yeah, what would we end up losing by 4, 6, 3, 5? One of those numbers. Went back and forth. I thought we got a pretty good look with 10 seconds to go. And then unfortunately it didn't go our way. Then we had a foul and ended up being 5. But, I thought it was pretty close through overtime. And again, I thought our kids hung in there and didn't panic and start taking crazy shots, really stayed within themselves and showed pretty good patience.
Bob, I noticed Coach thought that you wanted something different from your team every game. This team was down 15 and battling back. It seemed like that didn't faze them at all. Did you sense that, or is that?
Yeah, I thought, I thought their energy was really good. I thought they kept battling. I know that I'm sure they were frustrated by the number of shots that they were missing, and I think earlier in the season that might have overwhelmed us. But I think it shows a lot of mental toughness to be able to continue to work when things aren't going your way. And a lot of things didn't necessarily go our way, and that didn't stop them from working hard. And I think that's probably what we learned. You mentioned that we learned something from every game. I think that's what you learned, and hopefully that's something we can take with us and use it next week.
You look at them size and athleticism wise, you guys don't match up pretty well. I guess I kind of watched this game and I'm like, how are they staying with it? Maybe you address that. The fact that they kind of overcome some physical limitations.
Oh, I think that's exactly true. I don't think anybody would watch that game and say, wow, YSU looks a lot more athletic and bigger than Wright State. And again, we addressed that. We've talked about the fact in practice that we're not going to get any taller before the end of the year. So we've got to find ways to be smarter and be tougher. And, we still have to find ways. We've had, over the weekend, not a great rebounding performance yet. And we've got to overcome it. We can't blame anything. We just got to find a way to work through it. But I think it speaks to their toughness to be able to compete with teams like that night in, night out.
Coach, you talked about early in the season about steps that your team had to take to be more consistent, and you said it's a process, that it's going to be a few steps forward and a step back every now and then. Is tonight a step forward or a step back?
I think tonight is a step forward. I know that sounds odd coming from me because I'm not happy unless we win and play well. And we didn't win, but I do think that hopefully we're smart enough to realize we did play well. And we hung in there and we showed some character, we showed some toughness. And, it would have been very easy with 10 minutes to go down 15 to let that game get to 20 and just call it a night and blame it on fatigue or size or athleticism or whatever you wanted to blame it on. These kids didn't do that. I thought we had a number of kids make plays to get us back in it, and I was real happy with that. I definitely think this is a step forward.
Bob, do you attribute some of that to the energy in the building as well?
It was a great atmosphere. It's heartbreaking to lose a game like that, and then it's really heartbreaking to lose a game like that when you get such support from the community. It was a great atmosphere. I'm happy. I'm thrilled to death that our kids got to play in front of it. I'm thrilled to death that the community got to see how hard these kids play. It's just disappointing that they couldn't see us walk away with the win.
You good? Great. Thank you, guys.